So this is the PDF file. Actually, I just simply, print from the website. Okay, so it shows us step by step. Step 1, what you do. Step 2, step 3. Step by step. In fact, if you prefer, you can actually go to the website through the link I put on the on eCourses. Okay. So if you click this link, you go to the web page. So you can see from this web page, this is the title for this proposal. Okay, and in fact, if you need the, by going to modules, go to week number 4. You see here in under week number 4, we have some slides, chapter 3 slides, chapter 5 slides. We didn't go to chapter 5 yet. Okay, so chapter 3 slides, we already we already introduced chapter 3, so the slide is here. And we have a report format. Okay, for each project, you have to write a report. Okay, so the format for your report is defined in this report format doc. Okay, so you can click this to open it. Okay, so this is the report format document. Once you open it, you see this is for report format. Okay, so in your report, you're supposed to have all these things. You have to have a title page, an objective section, a background section, procedure, teamwork if you have teamwork, results, conclusions, and references. Okay, for example, for this project, you can list the web page as the reference. Okay, so so this is the report format you're supposed to follow when you write the report for this project. In fact, for each project, you have to use this format to write the report. Okay, and under week 4, you have the report format, and you have the project, and you have the maker pre-survey. Okay, so please help me complete this maker survey. Okay, if you already signed the consent form. If you haven't signed the consent form, please sign the form first, scan to a PDF file, and email back to me. You can find this the consent form in the email I sent you. So once you sign your consent form, please come here, follow this link to complete your survey. Okay. So that will help me to for me to work on my research project. So the research project actually is funded by U.S. Department of Education, is to help underrepresented students in STEM, learning. Okay, so to improve the learning efficiency in STEM areas. Okay, so it's your help, will help me to improve the teaching efficiency, learning efficiency for future students. Okay, so please help me work on this. Okay, so let's go to today's project 1. So for today's project, I'd like you to work on a push button stop motion project. Okay, so you all know what is stop motion, right? So we can use if you already get the Raspberry Pi kit, you have the Pi camera. Okay, so you can use the Pi camera to make a stop motion video like this one. Yeah, so this is a stop motion video, you see. Okay, so you take pictures. So each step, you put your object, in a certain way, in a certain way, and then you take pictures, and eventually you may take, for example, 100 pictures. Okay, so then you link all these pictures into a video. Okay, so that's it's called the stop motion video. So that's will be a very interesting thing for you to exercise. Okay, so from this web page, actually, you can get all the information for this interesting project. Okay, so by clicking here, you can understand what you will learn from this project and what you need. So actually, you need the Raspberry Pi camera module. You already have that, and you need a full size breadboard. You have. You also have that. You need a jumper cable line wires. Also, you have that, and you need a button. You do have a button. So I already uh, you know put the button on the breadboard, and also insert the jumper wires into the breadboard. So you only need to worry about the other side of the wire. Okay, so all the components on the breadboard you don't need to worry about. It's already plugged in. Okay. Um, for your Raspberry Pi, you have to do this several steps. Okay, so I will show you how to do it. Okay, and let me see. Let me try to move my computer to show you the. Okay. Oh, you can work on this. Okay. In fact, because let me open this. Okay. Okay, so I have this Raspberry Pi here. You see, in fact, when I gave you the Raspberry Pi, actually I plug the sense head onto the GPIO. Okay, so in fact, what you have to do, you have to unscrew the screws on top of the sense head. Okay, once you unscrew these two screws, you can unplug the sense head. Okay, so when you unplug the sense head, use cautious. Don't break anything. Okay, because you may need to use some force to unplug this sense head. Okay, so do this very cautiously. Make sure that you don't break anything. Okay, so first of all, you have to unscrew the screws on top of the sensor head, the sense head. Okay, here, this one, and this one. Okay, so the two on top of the sense head. So once you unscrew this, you want to unplug the sense head from the GPIO here. Okay, so when you unplug the sense head, like I've said, make sure that you don't use too much force on it, because if you do that, you may break something. Okay, so you don't want to break anything. So make sure that when you unplug this sense head, use cautiously. Don't break anything. Okay, so so once you unplug the sense head, so you just put the sense head somewhere, but make sure that you don't let the sense head touch the metal of the Raspberry Pi. Okay. Also, when you work on Raspberry Pi, because the other side, you see, we have all these metal dots, metal things. Make sure that you don't have any metal metal wires or metal things on your workspace. Okay, so that way, if you do have metal things on your workspace, that will you may burn your Raspberry Pi. Okay, so you don't want to do that. Okay, and also don't lose this to drive screws. Okay, so you want to keep this two screws at some safe location, because after this project,
Excuse
you,
me.
yes, go ahead.
Can you close the shared window so that when we watch the recording, it'll show your screen big.
Oh, you may I believe you can change the screen. I believe, right? You cannot.
No, I mean like in the recording. I don't
Uh,
think we can
you
past
cannot.
recording.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me see. I believe you can. It's it's fine. Okay. Is that is this good?
Yeah.
You get? Okay. All right. So maybe I can let me do this. Okay. Um, okay. All right. So initially you got the Raspberry Pi like this, right? You have the the sense head on top of the Raspberry Pi, and also you have screws here, and also there is another screw here. Okay. So you want to unscrew these two and put them somewhere that you won't lose it. Okay. And another one. So once you remove the screws for these two location, you want to unplug the sense head. So when you try to unplug the sense head, make sure that you don't do that. Use too much force. So you can just do this very cautiously. That means you don't break anything. Okay, so like this. So you can you don't want to break anything, and you don't want to bend any this GPIO pins. Okay, so you want to make sure that you don't hurt anything, because we need to keep this for the future. Okay, all right. So once you unplug this the sense head, okay, you want to plug in you have this whiteboard. You have the button, you have the wire. I already insert the wire and the button onto your breadboard. Okay, so you only need to plug in the other side of the two wires. So this two wires actually one wire. It doesn't matter which one. Okay, so just make sure that you if you look at your if you have your Raspberry Pi this way, you see the USB ports are at the bottom of the board. Okay, so if you look at or make your put your Raspberry Pi this way, you will use the two pins. The first pin is number 1, 2, 3 on your on the right. Okay, so this side is right, that side is left. Okay, so for the right column, you count from the top 1, 2, 3. That's the first pin you plug in the wire. Okay, the second pin you need to plug the wire. The other wire is the sixth pin on the left hand side. Okay, so this is the left hand side, and this is the right hand side. Okay, so for the right hand side, you select 1, 2, 3, number 3. Okay, on the left hand side, you select number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you plug the wires into the pins. Okay. Okay. All right. So you see, let me plug the wires. It doesn't matter which one is which one. So if you plug one to the the third one on the right, then you plug the other one to the 6th one on the left. Okay. Like this. So you see this, the blue wire is connected to the right side, number 3, and the purple one is connected to the left side, number 6. Okay. So if you have your Raspberry Pi like this, okay. So you see, this is your Raspberry Pi. Okay. All right. So once you have this connection, you have the Raspberry Pi, you have the camera, and you have the breadboard. So on the breadboard, you have the button. Okay. All right. So once you have all these connections, now you want to do this without connecting the power. Okay. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Let me find something. Phew. Okay. All right. So once you make the connection, then you can connect the power. You don't want to connect the power first and then do everything like unplug the sense head and connect the wire. You don't want to do that. Okay. So you want to unplug the sense head first and connect the wire first. So you make the electrical connection first, and then you can start to connect your Raspberry Pi to monitor. So you use HDMI cable to connect this to a monitor. So this is my monitor, and then you have a keyboard and mouse. Okay, so I gave you the keyboard and mouse. So these are the USB cable for keyboard and mouse. So I plug the USB keyboard, USB mouse to these two USB ports. Okay, so and then so you can see you connect the USB keyboard, USB mouse, and the HDMI to the monitor. You can connect your HDMI cable to your TV. Okay, and then you make all the connection and make sure that your sense head doesn't touch any of your metal or your board. And also, like I said, make sure you in your workplace you don't have any metals. Okay, and then at this point you make all the connection, and then you can connect the power. Okay, so this is the power, the 5 volts power I gave you. Okay, so once you connect this power, you can see the power is on. Okay, and you see the monitor is also on. Okay, if you are using a let's see what happened. Okay, if you are using a TV, then you may need to select the input source. Okay, so okay. Because the SSH is enabled for the Raspberry Pi, So each time it will ask you to, you know, it will give you this warning message. So don't just ignore it. Just click OK. It's fine. Okay. Okay. So once you have this, you know, you enter the Raspberry Pi, what you do, you actually okay. You can try your camera. Okay. So if you want to try your camera, you can type in, use your keyboard. You know, first of all, you have to open a terminal by clicking this. Okay. Can you see it? It seems that you cannot see it, right?
No, it looks like it's behind the lamp.
This one, the I don't know how to I don't know how to do it, but it should be at the, you know, the on top of the screen. Can you see it? Oh, this way you can see it. Okay. Yeah, it's blocked. This one is the terminal. Okay. So you want to click on it, and you will have a terminal like this. So in the terminal, you type in Raspberry Steel -O. Okay. And once you type in this, you see there will be a window, a camera window. You see, this is a camera window. Okay. So after a certain time, it takes a picture. The picture is saved here. Okay. So if I open the picture, you see, this is the picture I take using the Pi camera. Okay. So that's what you can do. You can use this Raspberry Steel -O and then image file. Actually, you can have this from the project page. I will show you. Okay. All right. And so let me see. Probably I can share the screen again to show you how to okay. You see, from the project page, it tells you, first of all, you have to type in sudo apt get update, sudo apt get upgrade, and sudo apt install ffmpeg. All these instructions, all this command, you're supposed to execute in terminal. What is the terminal? That's the window I opened. Okay, so I believe you can change the screen to see whether the shared screen or my screen. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, so for this several lines, after you open the terminal, this is the terminal. You see, this is the terminal. Okay, so inside of terminal, you type in sudo apt get update and press enter, and the Raspberry Pi will get updated. And if you type in sudo apt get upgrade, then your Raspberry Pi will be upgraded. And then if you type in sudo apt install ffmpeg, that's for software that can help you to convert your pictures into video. Okay, so you want to install that. Okay. And and then there are some additional information for teacher, so you don't need to worry about this. And then you can go to next step. Connect the camera. Actually, the camera is already connected, so you don't need to worry about this. Okay, and then you test your camera. So to test your camera, you see what I did. I actually use this. I use Raspberry Steel -O. I use desktop. Okay, so if I put desktop slash image.jpg, the image will be saved in desktop. Okay. Otherwise, if you don't have desktop, then this image will be saved in your Pi directory. Understand that? So you see, all these are command line. You have to run this command line in the terminal. It's different from Windows. Okay. So Raspberry Pi actually is a Linux system. So for Linux system, a lot of execution should be run in terminal. Okay, so this is a terminal. So you have to type in the command in terminal. So type in the command in terminal and then press enter. Then it will execute. Okay, so so this is the way that you can take a still picture from the Pi camera. Okay, and then you can take a picture by using a button by writing a program. So this is a program you have to write. It's a Python program. Okay, so let me show you how to write a Python program in Raspberry Pi. Okay, all right. So let me okay, so let me stop sharing. Okay, so to write a program for Raspberry Pi, what you do, okay, so you use this programming. You click this small Raspberry Pi Raspberry icon on the top left of your screen. You see here. If you click this, you will have a menu, a drop-down menu. So you go to programming. Once you go to programming, you see there is a list of program software. Okay, so you go to Python 3 idle. Click on Python 3 idle. You will have a window for Python 3. Okay, so in the Raspberry Pi, actually the Python is 3.5.3. Okay, so in this Python 3 shell.
Yes, Professor.
Yes.
So this is Gerald, the one that's supposed to be picking up the Raspberry Pi component. Nobody's answering that number, so for me to be able to pick it up.
Just ask your cousin to.
I told him go to SR Collins. So.
Yeah. Leave a message. I believe Robert. Robert may not stay in his office. He may go out he may not stay just for the all time in his office. Okay, so just let your cousin leave a message and tell him that he wants to pick up the components for Dr. Wang's class.
Okay, let me check it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So the file actually, this is a shell. Yeah. This is the Python shell. So if you want to write a program, you have to go to File. You see, this is the Python shell software. On the top left, there is a File, okay, a File menu. So click on File menu. There is the first one is New File. Okay, so click New File. You will have a editor for the program. Okay, so this is the editor for your program. Okay, so and for the editor, then you can type in the program shown in the you can type in the program in the project page. This is the program. Okay, so this is the program. Okay, so let me type in the program. It's I already have the program actually. So let me just read in the program. So you go to File. If you already have the program, you go to the File, you open. I already have the program, so let me just read in the program. It's here. Okay. All right. So you can see this is the program. This is the program, same as the program in your on this web page. Okay. So once you have this program, you want to save this program. You see here, save as. So I save as project1 image.py. Okay, so all Python program ended with .py, the extension file name. So once you have this program typed into the editor, you can run this program by clicking Run module. Okay, so let me enlarge this window. You can see it clearly. You go to, so you see, I put all the program here. And once you have the program, you save it into a Python file. It seems that it's not that clear. Okay, but that's the best way I can have. So you have this program, and then you go to Run. There is a menu button, Run here. Click on Run, and you go to the top at the bottom. It's called Run module. So click on Run module. You will see, a image area. Okay, so this is the image area. I can take a selfie. Okay. And then by pressing the button on your on this breadboard, okay, just press the button. If you press the button, it will take the picture. Okay, so the picture actually is saved in, not on the desktop. Actually, it's saved in your home directory. Okay, so if you click this button, you will open a file explorer. Okay, so in the file explorer, you can see there is a image file here, image.jpg. Okay, so if you click it, you see this is what I took using the button. Press the button and it take a picture for you. Okay, so this is the way that you can write a Python program, run the program, and in this case, it takes a picture for you if you press the button of the on the breadboard. Okay, so this is for the for you to take a picture. Okay, so let me go back to the project page. Okay, so this is for your take a picture by using the button. Okay? And if you need to rotate your camera, then you can use this line to rotate your camera. Just add one line in front of the the start preview line. Okay, and so this is to take a picture. And in fact, this is how to connect the hardware button. We already did that. You have to make sure that when you connect the button, unplug your SenseHead, you unplug your Raspberry Pi from the power. Okay, so you cannot do all these wire connections and unplug SenseHead with power. Okay, so if you do that, you may break everything. Okay? So you have to do this is true for any electrical circuit. If you want to modify your circuit, you make sure that you want to break the circuit from separate the circuit from power. Okay, so you have to turn off power from your circuit, and then you can do the modification. Okay, otherwise it's very easy to break your to burn your circuit. Okay, so this is something that you have to make sure you understand. Okay. So this actually we already finished this. Okay. So you can see actually, remember we use the number 6 on the left hand side GPIO pin. That's the GPIO 17. So we connect this to the button, and the other pin number 3 on the right hand side, that's the ground. Okay, so you can see those are the two GPIO pins for the button. Okay, and so once we have this, then you can use the camera to take a selfie, to try the camera, and then you want to use this program to work on your stop motion. Okay, so you can before you work on your stop motion, you may want to design your stop motion. I like to challenge you that you make some interesting stop motion videos. So if you can do that, I can give you some bonus points, and that will also it will be a very presentable project for me to present to the U.S. Department of Education, because they are sponsoring me to design some very interesting courses to help underrepresented students in STEM area. Okay, so please, if you are interested, you can make very interesting stop motion videos for this project, and you share the video with me, and that way I give you some bonus point for this. Okay. So for stop motion, in fact, you just use the the push button to take a sequence of pictures. You can take 10 pictures, 11 pictures, 100 pictures, whatever. Okay, so I will show you how to do that. Okay, so this is the program. This is the program for the stop motion picture. Okay, so once you have this, let me show you this. Okay, so actually, this program, I already have the program for the stop motion program. So I just go to File, Open, and there is a stop motion program. So this is the stop motion program. Okay, so if you look at this program, you see it's the same as the program you saw on the web, the project web page. Okay, so basically for this Python program is very similar to C++. For Python program, first of all, the same remember in C++, you have to include libraries. So for Python, it's the same. And so you have to include import libraries like these 3 lines. And then you define the button and you define the camera, okay? And then first you have to, you start the preview of the camera. So you have to open the camera. And then you take a sequence of frames by using this. So this button wait for press. Anytime you press the button, it takes a picture, okay? So if you want to stop, you use Control-C to stop the program, okay? So I will show you how to do that. Okay, so we can run this. Let's run this. Run module, okay? So once you click this, you see you do have this preview window. So you can take picture 1 by push the button. You see we have a button on the breadboard, and also we know the button is connected to the Raspberry Pi. Okay, so if you want to take picture, you just push the button. Push the button, you take 1 picture, and push the button, you take another picture. Okay, so you take picture. So for example, I take 6 pictures. Okay, so once you're done with your stop motion pictures, what you do, you go to your keyboard. This is your keyboard. Okay, you hold Control-C at the same time. Okay, you hold Control-C at the same time. Actually, this is a bug for this problem for this program. When you hold Control-C at the same time, this preview window is supposed to be closed, right? But it doesn't. So how to do this? Once you depress Control-C on your keyboard, you want to push the button again. Okay, push your button on the breadboard again. So once you push your button, this window will be closed. Okay, so you see, oh, it doesn't. I don't know why. It's supposed to do that. Which is interesting. Let's see. Control-C. Push button. I don't know why. I tried. I mean, it works. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why. Yeah, that's the bug. That's a bug for this program. Okay. I don't know why. It's just. Okay. I don't know why. Yeah, this is a bug for this program. I mean, I tried this this morning, but it worked at that time. But I don't know why it doesn't work now. But anyway, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's the keyboard problem or something. It's interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, you have to make sure that this window is selected when you click the Control-C. Okay. So it's yeah. So you want to you want to kill the running program. Okay. So click OK. So that's yeah, that's some that's a bug for this program. But anyway, if you don't, you cannot go out. One way you can do it's like this. Okay, let me show you. You have to make sure that when you run this, you see you have a shell, right? So the shell actually is this one is the shell. Okay, so you have to make sure that this shell is selected. Okay, so then you can take pictures. You can take your pictures and by push the buttons. Okay, so once that you just depress Control C at the same time, and then push this button. Okay, on the breadboard. Okay, so once you push the button, you see the preview window is closed, and you have a new window here asking you your program is still running. Do you want to kill it? You click OK to kill it. Okay, so after this, if you go to your folder, you will see I like you to make a course folder. Okay, so you want to create a course folder. In the course folder, I have this project. So there is a animation folder directory. Inside of the animation directory, you see I take this many pictures. Okay, so each picture, those pictures are the pictures that I took when I push the button. Each time I push the button, it takes a picture. Okay, so so you can see you have this many pictures. Okay, so how to convert this many pictures into video? You just follow the steps in the project page. Okay, so in the project page, you see they have this for you to convert your, you see, you have FFmpeg to to help you to convert your images into animation MP4 video. Okay, so you just type in this line of command in the terminal. Remember, everything is in the terminal, right? So you type in this command in the terminal. Make sure that you are in the directory holding all the images. Okay. So for example, in my Raspberry Pi, I put all the images into the course folder and project and animation. Okay, so you can see all the images are listed here. So what you do, you just use this FFmpeg command to convert all your images into MPEG MP4 video. Okay, so and then you can use VLC if you install VLC into your Raspberry Pi, or you can copy this MP4 video from the Raspberry Pi, and then you can play this video in your Windows computer or your Mac computer. Okay, so it's not that easy for you to play a video directly in Raspberry Pi. And so once you convert your sequence of images into MP4 video, you can copy this video out, use a jump drive, and then import this video into your Windows computer or your MacBook computer. So in those computers, you can play this video. Okay, so that's that's how can you play the video? Okay, all right. So you can see. So for this project, actually, you can work on this step by step, following this instructions on this web page. And also, if you prefer to use a PDF file, I also have a PDF file posted on eCourses. So so this way you can, you have the instruction to work on this project. Okay. So this this is the project. Okay. So for this project, you're supposed to unplug the sense head from the from the Raspberry Pi. Make sure you don't lose anything. Okay. So because this is the only project that we don't use the sense head. Okay. So after today, you have to plug the sense head back as the same as when I gave it to you. So you screw the screw back to fasten the sense head, and then we can do something with the sense head. Okay, so so once you finish this project, you want to so let me see. You want to type in everything into the project report and upload your project report to eCourses. Okay, follow the project report format. Okay, so the project actually will be due on September. Okay, and so September 19th, with is which is Saturday. Okay, so the project report will be due on before midnight Saturday. Okay, and so it will be available on. Let me see. Yeah, so let me just tentatively put the due time at the midnight Saturday. Okay, so if you do need some more time, let me know so I can extend. Okay. All right. So that's the first project for this class. Is for you to get familiar with the Raspberry Pi, and also how to use a button to take images using the Pi camera. Okay. Any questions?
Nope, it's just a lot of anxiety to not brick it.
Yeah. Try not to break it. Okay. Make sure. Okay. So if you don't have questions, you may start to work on it. Okay. And so if you have any questions, just email me, let me know, and then we can discuss. Okay. All right. So so you may just start working on your project, following the steps on the project webpage. Okay, but make sure that in this project webpage, step 5 is for you to connect the hardware button. Actually, I move this to the very first. You don't want to connect the power and then you do this. Okay, so you want to do this before you connect the power to the Raspberry Pi. Okay, because if you do this after you connect the power to the Raspberry Pi, it's very likely you will burn the Raspberry Pi. Okay, so you don't want to do that. So, like I've said, anytime. That's true for your other electrical related project back at your home. If you want to fix the problem for your TV, fix a problem for your washing machine, you want to turn off the power, unplug from the wall plug first. Okay, disconnect your electrical appliance or electrical circuits from the power first. Okay, and then you can diagnose, you can make modification, you can fix it. Okay, so same thing for Raspberry Pi. if you want to do anything to your Raspberry Pi, you want to disconnect your Raspberry Pi from the power first. Okay, so that way you protect the Raspberry Pi, you don't burn it. Okay, so you want to connect the hardware button first, and then you connect the power, and then you do everything from the start. Okay, so that's something you want to make sure you understand. Okay. Anything else? If you don't have any other questions, just work on your project. Like I said, when you unplug the SenseHead, make sure that you don't lose anything, you don't break anything. Okay, so you don't use extra force on it. Right? So just gently unplug it, and that way you don't break anything. Okay, and make sure your circuit doesn't touch any metal components. Okay, so because if you touch any metal things, that will short the circuit. Okay, it will burn your circuit. Okay, so okay, so if you don't have any other questions, before you leave, make sure you type in your full name to the chat area for me to get your attendance, and and also so you can start working on your project, follow the demo I gave you, and also the web page linked to your e-courses. Okay, all right, so just work on your project, and after you finish your project, if you have a very good stop motion video, please share with me. And also write your lab report, project report, upload your project report before the deadline, okay? Okay, so, all right, so that's it for today, and I will see you next Tuesday, all right?